Okay guys, thought we'd do another video about the MetriCKs car. A lot of guys building them as we speak. One thing we want to address is this car is of course made to go racing with small tires, 39 to 40 millimeter, and high grip, small tires, but there are some racers that just want to run larger tires. And you handle some moderate ride height changes at the steering block, shimming under the steering block, taking shims out to adjust your ride height. However, when you get over 41.5 millimeter tires, which are quite large by today's standards, you need to start with your ride height adjustment by raising the upper deck. You simply can't do it all at the steering block. So when you start to get to be into larger tires, you need to raise the upper deck first, and then you can handle some more fine tuning at the steering block. So we send you the car with a pivot screw, a cup, and one of the 3076 washers. Those are 0.75 thick. And that raises the upper deck. And for the 41.5 and larger tires, we suggest that you use 2 of those washers to raise the upper deck 0.75 millimeters. And again, this will give you some more leeway out at the steering block. You just can't do it all out there. So really simple. Throw another washer on the setup, run it in from the bottom, nothing to it. Tighten it reasonably snug, don't go crazy. But one thing, because you've raised the upper deck, you also, if you remember from the assembly video, these 3 millimeter set screws are what the car pivots on. You raise the upper deck, so you've induced some play, and you can see the chassis bottom bouncing around because there's play in it now. So don't forget to lower your set screw there to take the play up. And if you lower it just right, so it's just touching, you'll have a nice smooth movement with no play up and down. If you go too far, you'll bind this up and your car will not be happy. In the rear, if you want to run big tires, the car ships with a 2.2. We offer a 2.5. And we don't have it on the site yet, but we're probably going to make a 3 millimeter piece here for the guys who want to run really large tires, maybe the asphalt guys. So that's how you'll change. We also offer a 2 millimeter if you run tiny tires or lots of ground clearance. So that's where you change your ride height in the rear. In the front, 2 places, the steering block, and you can also raise the upper deck. But when you're going out there with larger tires, we're saying around 41.5 and larger, you can make some adjustments at the upper deck first and then do your fine adjustments at the steering block. So you can do it, do it all with a little shimming and fooling around, and we'll get the car dialed in no matter what tire size you're running. Hope that helps. Over and out.